What's up, you freaking geniuses? So in this video, I'm going to go over a quick word problem in order to show you how to find the maxed height of a ball, right? So this problem just says the path of a baseball after being hit is modeled by f of x is equal to negative 0.0032 x squared plus x plus 3, where f of x is the height of the baseball in feet and x is the horizontal distance from home plate, also in feet. What is the maximum height of the baseball? All right, so here we're trying to find the maximum height of a path, basically, right? So it's basically saying that the baseball started off low, then it got hit like that, and then we're trying to find this max height. So let's just write this function over here for reference. So it's f of x is equal to negative 0.0032 x squared plus x plus 3. Okay. The reason I wrote it out is because we want to figure out what our coefficients are, specifically compared to the standard form of a quadratic, which is f of x is equal to ax squared plus bx plus c, where a, b, and c are the coefficients, right? So if we look at the function that we were given, we can identify a, b, and c, right? So a would be right here, negative 0.0032. B would be right here, so there's no number x next to the x, so we can just assume that's a positive 1. And then here, C is 3. Okay, so now that we've identified those three coefficients, the first thing that we have to do is actually find the distance right here. So from where the ball was hit to where this maximum or minimum height occurs, all right? So this distance right here, we're just gonna call it x. Now, the way that you find this distance is by using this little formula right here. So we're going to say that x is equal to negative b over 2a, all right? So then here we're simply going to plug in the a and b from our function. So b, let's see, b is just positive 1, right? So here this is going to be equal to negative, right? And then we're going to have a big fraction right there. And then again, b is positive 1, so put a 1 right there. And that's over 2a, so 2 times a, and a again is right here, negative 0.0032. All right, now if you plug this into your calculator, you'll get that this is equal to 156.25. And what are our units? Well, here you can see that everything is given in feet, right? So our units right here are feet. So that means this maximum height occurs 156.25 feet away from where the path started. Okay, now the last thing that we have to do is simply find this height right here. And the way that you do that is by plugging in the distance, what we found for x, back into the original function, right? So here we're going to say that f of x, or in other words, we know what we're going to plug in for x now, right? 156.25. So let's just plug that in. 156.25 is equal to negative 0.0032 x squared. So here we're going to have 156.25 squared plus x. So here we're going to have plus 156.25 and then plus 3, right? So then we have plus 3, all right? So then here this is going to be equal to 156.25 squared. So if you square that and then multiply it by negative 0.0032, you should get that this is equal to negative 78.125. And then we have plus 156.25 plus 3, all right? So if you add this all up, you'll get that this is equal to 81.125. And again, what are the units? Well, we're talking about the max height right here, so we're gonna have feet. So that's the max height of the baseball for this problem. Boom. So if you found the video helpful, make sure to leave a thumbs up down below. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments section below.